Good morning. Today is January 8th, 2021, and this morning, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services is publishing a final rule in the Federal Register to change the way the H-1B lottery is conducted this coming March. The H-1B visa is the most common way that foreign professionals come to the United States to work. H-1Bs are limited to 85,000 every fiscal year, but the demand is in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And that is why there is a lottery conducted each year to choose the 85,000 winners. For years, the lottery has been conducted on a random basis. U.S. employers register to enter the lottery. The computer spits out the 85,000 winners at random, and those 85,000 foreign nationals can apply for an H-1B visa. The final rule, however, could change this so that the H-1B lottery is not random, but rather it will favor the highest paying jobs. The Trump administration says this is the only way they can be sure that America keeps the best and the brightest foreign nationals, but that's simply not true. First of all, Congress never intended for the H-1B program to be limited only to the highest wage earners. And more importantly, we all know that science and technology companies across the United States need these valuable, talented foreign nationals to come boost their companies and the U.S. economy. We know that the vast majority of these companies are paying high wages. They're paying more than the federal prevailing wages. So limiting these to only the highest paying jobs is not going to help. The utility that a foreign national worker can bring to the United States is not dependent on being among the highest wage earners in our country. So where is this going to go? Well, it turns out that the Biden administration has already announced that on January 20th, Inauguration Day, President Biden will impose a 60-day freeze on any regulation that the Trump administration has promulgated, which has not yet taken effect on January 20th. And that's what's happening here. This regulation that's being published today will not be effective for 60 days. That's March 7th, and thus it will not have taken effect before Inauguration Day. So it will be part of the 60-day freeze. That means the earliest it could go into effect is March 7th. And the H-1B registration period for this year's lottery begins March 1st. And for that reason, it's very unlikely that President Trump's final rule being published today will actually take effect. And it's more likely that this year's H-1B lottery will not favor only the highest wage earners. Now, it could happen that the Trump administration in its final 12 days tries to change the start date of the H-1B lottery registration from March 1st to maybe March 10th to be sure that it is not going to be frozen out and that it will be effective for this year's lottery. But I don't think that will happen because the Biden administration can simply change that date back. Even if the Trump administration tries to move forward with restricting this year's lottery to the highest wage levels, there certainly will be litigation over this, and it is also likely that a federal court would put a restraining order on implementation of the final rule this year, just the way the federal court has put a restraining order on so many of Trump's regulations that attack the immigration system. I'm Jeff Goldman. Check out our firm's website at www.jeffgoldmanimmigration.com. We're in Boston and San Mateo, and we're here to help you figure out this complex H-1B lottery system and the H-1B visa in general. Thanks, and have a great day.